Alright, should we get this thing started?
We were actually gonna start?
We're actually gonna start. We're actually gonna start right now. Kia ora, good morning to Runty, who's sitting in chat.
Hello,
What do I
Randy.
think about paid mod situation in Steam? That is definitely something that I want to talk about. We will go on to that after the Bust Out broadcast. We'll go on to our after show and we'll discuss that.
Wait.
Can we have paid mods here too? One day.
Wait,
Tricky. Tricky, do you want to introduce yourself first?
There are mods in Steam? What?
For
I've never seen a
Skyrim,
Steam
no,
mod.
mods.
Oh,
for games.
okay.
Those kinds of mods.
Wait, yep. I never played. I don't usually play with mods.
I have a really strong opinion on this at the moment, and I have been honestly like debating this with people across
a third-party expansion
across
pack.
media for the past like few days. So I'll talk about this later, but I won't waffle about it now because I'll go on forever.
This will be an after show topic.
Yeah, this will be something that we'll go into in the after show.
But no, something here though. Paid mods here.
Paid mods here, yes. This is something I've discussed previously as well. This is definitely something that I've discussed previously. I know that some of the big streamers do it. They pay their mods. It's not a massive amount, but they do pay them for the work they do, and they are expected to do a certain amount of work as well. That is something that I will look at doing once I actually get partnered and all that kind of stuff. Because I can't afford to pay people right now.
I don't do a damn thing.
Yeah, well, I mean, it wouldn't be much. Like, from what I understand, mods get, on some of the bigger channels, get paid. It's not much. It's like something like 20 bucks a week or something to moderate the channel. But there is a specific agreement for that mod to be there for like 90% of the time in chat and moderating. And if they fail to do their job, they are not going to be mods, basically. But that's something that I'll get back to. Definitely something. Hello! Kia ora, Time Lord. How's it going, dude?
I like it because Runty had the exact punctuation and spelling for how you say hello.
Bob is the Bust Out broadcast. So thus the acronym Bob. Welcome to Bob. Alright, so this week, we missed out last week. We had a bit of an off week last week, so we didn't do the Bust Out broadcast, but we're back today to do it. Unfortunately, DJ cannot join us, so we have our friend Aiko sitting in the center there, wrapping it up for the channel. Can you get paid in EP? That is definitely a consideration as well. You kind of do get paid in EP, because mods actually get more EP than normal viewers. But
me and Runt are doing payroll right now.
I digress. So this week, we're gonna do a recap of our previous weeks. We've been doing Bust Out broadcasts, or Project Pohewa. We've been doing for 7 weeks. This is the 7th week, although we missed last week. So with that week, it would have been 8 weeks. So let's just say 2 months we've been doing it for. So this is going to be a broadcast where we're just going to recap on our past weeks, bring everything up to speed so that we've got a document that basically just shows where we're up to, and people can read that instead of going through the millions and millions of weeks to thank you for that, Runty, to catch up with what's been happening. So I don't think this is going to be a very long broadcast today, because we're just going to go through each one and try and compile the ideas into a single document.
One single document.
10,000 weeks. One day.
I just wanted to explain my thoughts.
One day.
My daily thoughts to Runty in this dank meme that I'm putting in chat.
Your daily dank meme thoughts. Where would we be without Trekky's dank meme thoughts? Alright, so let's jump over. That is not the right document.
Excellent work.
It's a brilliant start going on here. Alright. That's That's still not showing the right document, is it? What if I go like this? And just do this one? No. Okay, it does not. Wow, why does this want to not work with me right now?
Because it dislikes you.
It's totally dyslexic right now.
Dyslexic dislikes you, you know, same thing.
It's totally dyslexic and it dislikes me.
Same,
alright, we'll just go on to, you know, week 7. You guys can see what we're compiling with it. So going back to week 1 or day 1.
Where it all began.
Where it all began.
In the world.
Where Trekkie meanly tricked me into doing this weekly so that he could get more viewers. You know, that's that's what it was all about.
Yes.
It was so he could steal viewers from me.
Yes, I've only got one, but hey, fuck it, right?
I know. You're doing well, man. You're doing well. Honestly. I am gonna sneeze.
I am the viewer bandit.
Okay, sneeze has commenced. It's over. It's good. Alright, so on week 1, we talked about like research materials and stuff. This is stuff that I was meant to be kind of looking into. Haven't really looked into a lot of it. We'll get around to it. Things like Silmarillion, Discworld, Magic the Gathering, Warcraft, the Inheritance Cycle, Lovecraft, the Half-Men of O, which is a favourite story of mine, if anybody actually knows what the hell that is. Narnia,
Nope,
Lion, Witch,
no
and the
idea.
Wardrobe, of course. I suggest, Trekkie, if you do not know what it is, you should certainly go and read the Half-Men of O. It is quite, I wouldn't say gritty, but it's like, it's dark, and you'll probably find it a little dank.
What is it called?
It's a very descriptive.
There's actually
narrative.
another book series
narrative.
that I know that's in a fantasy setting, and it's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's really diverse, and there's much lore behind it, and the way that magic is used in it is like really logical, I guess you could say, rational. You can't just like use it whenever, shit like that. I don't remember for the life of me what it's called. It's like really dark and gritty too. I loved it.
You'll get there. You'll get there.
I read like the first 2 books of it in like one day. I literally stayed up until like 3 a.m. to finish the book.
You
could not
stayed
stop.
up. So let's go with research.
What we've actually researched. Absolutely nothing.
So, I'm just talking about like what we've looked into. What's Nyay? I don't know what Nyay is, but Narnia,
Nyay?
The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe is awesome. Awesome stuff. I don't know what's going on with my music. Go to the next track. Fiddle de Chocobo. Yes, let's have Fiddle de Chocobo in the background.
Pardon me?
Fiddle de Chocobo.
What are you doing to the Chocobo?
You know Waltz de Chocobo, right?
What?
You don't know Waltz de Chocobo?
No.
Okay, so if you're listening to stream right now, you will know exactly what you're listening to, because it's the music that plays whenever you're riding a chocobo in Final Fantasy games. You ride it while you've got Fiddle de Chocobo on.
Great.
Ride it
What?
nice and hard. If that explains it nicely for you.
Okay. Alright, yeah, sure.
So, research into popular fantasy genres. Narnia. Oops. Warcraft.
It's gonna be one of the longest.
LOTR. I don't want to fiddle the chocobo. You don't have to, but fiddle the chocobo.
Of course you don't. Don't be ridiculous.
It's basically Waltz to Chocobo, except obviously Fiddle to Chocobo is done on it with a fiddle as well, and it's over. It's all over. It's all over. It's done. Okay.
So
Narnia,
Warcraft, Lord of the Rings. Why is like? Shouldn't T be capitalized too, or?
What? Why should the T be capitalized? It's the.
Yeah. You capitalize 3-letter words long, right? Or is it not? I don't remember.
No,
I don't.
that's how I
English
capitalize.
has been killing me lately.
English is my second language. My first is gibberish. Um,
My first language
so
is a grunt.
we'll chuck down a few of these other ones. I'm not going to chuck down all of them. Um, popular fantasy genres. And the idea is just to get ground our IP with ideas of it was the ideas from
Ideas. The
other
essence.
genres. That was basically like all we want to do for
The
our
pure
research.
genre essence.
The pure genre. We also talked about just the world on a whole. I had my whiteboard out for all of this, but it
Oh
was
no,
such a horrible
whole.
idea having the whiteboard. Such a horrible idea. It was a good idea. It just didn't work very well. If I had two cameras, I'd have a whiteboard, but I don't have two cameras. I just have a single camera. So we'll just deal with that. So looking at things for the world as a whole.
As a whole.
So we'll put that. We'll chuck that under like general concept.
Yeah. Recap.
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 So you feel free, Trekkie, to go through some of the other documents as well, so that we
I'll
don't miss anything as we compile all of this goodness together.
actually go, work to open one. This is extremely stressful for me.
Look out.
I don't know what I'm doing. Oh my lord, I'm actually typing the address. Oh no.
Oh my. Oh my. Having real world. What did I say? Real world
Meth?
settings.
Drugs? Real world drugs?
So things like canyons, mountain ranges, all of that kind of goodness. I don't know. What else did I say? What are you two doing to each other? I'm not even sure I want to look at this stage. This is...
you don't want to look at that.
What the What the hell?
That's a rather dank meme.
That is extremely dank. Suicide grandma.
I need to get another one out there now. I need to pump these out like they're fucking...
Do it later. Help me with this first.
Alright, fine, I'll actually do my job.
God, jeez.
God.
So...
Which week are we examining right now?
We're still looking at week 1. Some high fantasy settings as well.
Oh, I think I already have this downloaded, and I should fucking actually look in my files.
And we're talking about...
Oh god.
different realms of existence, or... floating islands.
Like the crazy meth place, yeah.
Crystal-like environments. There you go. That's not how you spell environments.
Sure it is.
Sure it is. Shut up. So I'm just wanting to take a few highlights from each of the weeks, just to kind of, put it all into a single document. That way we can come back to that and be like, this was like, this is what we sort of
like
came up with.
Start downloading week 2, probably.
You can just look it up
done that
on
or
Google Docs anyway.
Well, you can actually just look at it on Dropbox. Wow, I've been enlightened.
Should be able to do that with Dropbox.
I have been shown the way.
Alrighty, so what else have we got? So the solar system as well, which I will chuck down here, is going to be white, large sun. That didn't do what I wanted it to do. No, damn you. Why is it doing this thing now? Hang on.
I think we've mentioned already that doesn't like you.
I think it hates me, actually. No. Okay. This is not gonna work for me. Don't worry about it. We will just keep going.
Don't worry about it.
Large sun. We have
What?
Tahi.
Wait. Are you just rattling off the shit that you remember at this point, or?
Yeah, so I'm putting it through the concept, like taking stuff from what we did. So when we did week 1, we came up with, the questions of how many planets, the solar system, what kind of sun, all that kind of thing. But I'm trying to compile it as well.
Hmm.
So, like, our general concept of what we came up with.
God, I conquered week 2.
Did you? You conquered
Yeah,
week 2, did you?
my name's all over week 2.
Two moons for
Yeah, 2 moons.
Tahi.
The moon cycles.
We'll go into that once we're, like... Yeah, just
I guess
physical
the
bodies.
moon cycles are gonna be their own thing. I guess.
Astral cloud thing.
Astro cloud thing.
Astral
TBA.
cloud thing. So that's basically what our solar system is comprised of currently.
Yeah.
Yes.
Indeed.
Okay, so we also have blah blah blah, continents, more history, landmass versus water mass. Are there going to be any oceans? Kilgore brought up a very good point. Are there going to be any oceans?
There is going to be like one giant ocean, pretty much.
One giant ocean, because we can't have multiples.
It would just be called the ocean.
So... That's pretty much it, really, for week 1. And we can compile things from other weeks as well.
Excellent, because I'm already on week 2.
Alright. Let's open up our week 2, and you can hit me with what you've got for week 2. Yeah.
Hey. So essentially what we established in week 2 was that we're gonna have another planet orbiting around on the other side. We also, I think, that everything would rotate clockwise. It's gonna be a circular orbit, so it's gonna not be like our own Earths where it's kind of irregular, and well, not irregular, I guess, more oval-like. Let's see what else we have here. That's where we also made sure that the sun was going to be white. We're gonna have longer day, shorter night. So that was gonna extend a twilight-like period.
Hang on, let's
also
stick with just the planets for now, so we can just get like all the details for just the planets. Down.
So just the shite in space. Alright. Yep. So, planet opposite side. Sun's white.
Pet names, Tahi and Rua, they can just be that for now. We will come up with something a little more interesting, possibly, later on.
The fancy cloud thing. You already have that download, don't you? Yeah.
I've just got astral cloud thing. at this
Thing.
stage.
Yep. Um.
So the
Then
planets are going to be Tahi is what is it? Roughly Earth in size,
I think we
slightly
said it was smaller.
slightly smaller. There you go. Done. We haven't got any details on Rua at this
What are
stage.
you right now? The planets. Okay, yeah. No details on it.
This is going to be a relatively large document, probably, just like putting out the
Yeah.
main bits of what we have so far, and then
Oh,
I will
oh, the
add
sneeze
in
monster.
I will add in to this week the images of the
Ugh.
things like our planet's orbit and
I
that
snez the
local
mighty
solar
snez.
system. I'll also add the map that we've currently done with terrain and everything, but I have to put a key on that as well because
It's a rather fancy map.
this is a rather fancy map. There's no key on it at the moment to tell you what everything is though. So I will have to do that as well. Other details on the planets that we've done so far. Um, Tahi has 2 moons. What do we name them? Do we just call them
I think we called
close
them
moon and
like
far moon at the moment? Is that all we're
M.
naming them?
I think we just did like M1 and M2 or like it was MC and MF or something like that. We just gave them like a code for the name
Uh,
basically.
hang on. What
I
week
don't
did
remember where
we'll
what
get
week
up
we
we'll
did.
get up to that week and
I think that was week 3.
I'll put that
Ah,
down in the week.
on week 2 it says C1 and F1, so close and far. I'm guessing, but I don't know why.
Okay,
It
let's
said
chuck
C1
down
and F1.
uh let's chuck down a few details for the moons, which is one
Because they're
close,
both fancy.
one far moon,
The closer one was smaller.
close moon smaller than far. We also have the close moon orbiting faster as
Faster.
well. We need to put down the details of our orbit. Oh man, is that week 2 that we ended up doing the ridiculous amounts of
No, I think it was 3.
stuff? Yeah, it's week 3. Week 3 we did our mathematics. Okay,
Um, I'm not sure if that was 3 or 4.
it's sometime.
It was there.
It was there. So other things that we have to, I'm gonna put a load of headings. How does that sound? And we can put things under
Great.
those headings. So the phases that we came up with as well. Um, mm, yeah. What else do we need to know? The phase is going to be like a good chunk of this.
Um, yeah, that's gonna be where we're gonna have our fancy math equation. And
Oh, lots of fancy math equation, yes.
we should. I suggest that we simplify that, and that might take a while.
No, it's all good. I will
No, I meant by
I will
just like put it
handle
into
it.
one equation
Yeah,
instead
yeah.
of having it all spread out and shit. So that we just have to.
I will indeed handle it. So we also have um I guess landmass.
Yep, it was week 3 with a bunch of crazy ass math.
What? Mass, not math.
I said math, but hey, mavs,
Mabs.
maths,
Mabs.
so much maths.
So much mabs.
What?
All right, let's go back into
No.
week.
It's maths.
So where is Tahi landmass? We also need one for uh I'm gonna label it as details.
But we haven't really gone through too many details of it yet,
Well, things,
other than the saying where the terrain's gonna be.
yeah, but things like details for Tahi, like its daily cycle,
Oh, okay.
the like twilight thing and stuff like that, like how many days to a year, all that kind of stuff can be just under that heading for now. And I can kind of look at cleaning this all up later on, maybe.
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 Great.
My music's gone really quiet. I'm gonna turn it up.
It's funny because I still can't get commands right.
Can't you? That's awesome. Oh, I can't stop the whole sneezing thing. It's brutal.
I snezzed a great snez earlier.
Did you? That's fantastic. I'm glad you snazzed a great snaz.
Better.
Winter is coming. Trekkies, gas cloud. You did smash week 2.
Yep.
Yep.
Hidden.
Hidden magic.
Hidden magic.
That'll be like our hidden magic will end up being like to do with the planet itself, I
You?
suppose. I'm just gonna keep adding things to this like list of details and stuff, and we will print it out into better details at some stage. At some stage.
Okay.
I need to write like a little bit of a blurb at the start of this recap as well at some stage.
This is essentially just a glossary of what we've worked on.
Yeah, it's just basically like instead of having to go through like, you know, week 1 through to week 7, we can just look at this and be like, right, so, you know, this is what we've come up with so far.
Fucking glossaries.
Mike is screwing up on me. It's all good. Yeah, we don't have details for Rua at the moment. We will probably get into that at some stage, but not at this point, I suppose. So we'll go Tahi moons, close moon, orbiting slightly faster than far moon. What else do we have on week 2?
Let me
We've
pull
put
back up.
Yeah, we talked about the phases and everything, so we'll go through
Yep. And the year cycle.
that. For the phases, I'm actually going to change this to the seasonal phases, and we will have some subheadings for phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. All goods? All goods.
Just a moment, please.
No worries. No walking furries. Alrighty, so let's continue on. So I'm gonna put a little bit of a blurb up here. For this, so Project Pohewa is a creation project aimed at designing and coming up with an original IP and world concept. A community-driven project to develop a world and setting for which community members may develop ideas, lore, stories, based within this world. Don't need to add anything else. I feel like that's not enough. I'll just say, this is a basic recap of the ideas so far. Nothing is
Project Pohewa is a
set
creation
in...
project aimed at designing and coming up with an original IP.
Yeah, I know, right? May
Community
change
driven.
in the future. Well, it is relatively community driven because we're doing it, but anyone can put their ideas in, and
I
we
may
will
be
run.
like muting myself on and off for the next couple minutes, but hopefully that doesn't happen.
Why? What? Who?
Parental interference.
Indeed. That's pretty much it for week 2. So we also had, what is it? Tahi details? There we go. Details. So under the details we have the can't really put daily cycle. Our daily cycle is not really, we haven't decided on time frames for daily cycles, have we, really? I don't know. I don't know what to put here. The yearly cycle, at least, I will get to. I can't remember how many days it is. I will look up the document and find it. Communities resulted independence of culture is so fun. What? Independence of culture? I don't quite understand, Time Lord. Drake, are you there, son? Nope.
Yeah.
Maybe. Do you understand the Time Lord?
No idea.
There you go, Time Lord. You might have to explain a little better for us. We're a little slow in
Communities resulted
getting into
independence of culture.
figuring out what that means.
Oh, I think I know what he means.
Will
I'll let it explain it to you.
daily cycle similar to Earth with extended twilight hours.
Yes.
Just stop it, Draggy. Just stop it. Alright, I think that's pretty much it for this. C1, F1. Okay, so we kind of just went with C1, F1 for the moons.
Which confused me for some reason.
C1.
I was just partially retarded.
Stop it, Draggy. Alright. Let's go on to week 3. Week 3 had the orbit. I will include the pictures and everything in week 7 that have been done throughout the other weeks as well, so you can see what everything actually sort of looks like at the same time. Not great pictures, but they're there. They're there.
They exist.
They exist. You heard it here first. They exist. So 464 days is apparently our year. 464
Yeah.
days
Pretty
to a
good
year.
dice roll there.
What?
Pretty good dice roll right there.
That was a good dice roll, indeed.
Pretty coincidental dice.
So our phases as well. So I could probably just copy paste these phases from week 3 because they're pretty descriptive in
They're
themselves.
not gonna change.
Not particularly, no. So I'm just going to copy.
Well, the summer's kinda little.
I'm
just
doing
a
the
bit
I'm doing the
change
cheap
that.
man's version, the copy and paste. So phase 1 is the summer cycle. What we don't have in here as well. So day-night cycle is going to be standard. I can probably just like get rid of that stuff there, but what we don't have is how long this actually lasts for, which I think we went into week
Yeah,
5 or something.
I think at the bottom of week 3 you went into it actually.
Cycle split, summer 290, 300. This was our epic math week.
Week where I had no idea what I was doing.
290 to 300 days in length.
Because somebody wanted a long summer.
Sorry, what was that, Botch?
Because somebody wanted a long summer.
I wanted a lot, and we love long summer. There's not a soul out there that does not like a long summer. Shut up, Trekkie.
Then it depends how late you are.
Shut up, Trekkie. So phase 2 was the winter cycle. No, phase 2, rather. Phase 3 is the lunar cycle. And we're going to go back and copy paste this stuff. And I will amend most of this at some point as well. This is Trekkie's fancy thing, apparently.
Oh,
Could we
yeah.
make spring any colder comparing to real life? Spring will be kind of getting colder. Because
Spring's cold?
obviously we're going to be going into our sort of winter-ish cycle.
Spring's Spring's been cold here, but I don't know what you're talking about.
Exact same as summer-ish. So that can just go there.
Summer-ish kind of stuff.
The day-night cycle is same as summer-ish. The period for
Just
winter
put
is a
standard
lot
like that.
longer. 5 months
Not
summer.
like further back.
We don't have months in our calendar
Are
thing
you
at
seeing
all.
stuff in chat that I'm not seeing?
Yeah, it's because Time Lord is using a I don't know, a question mark pick, which is not accepted by Twitch. So it comes up on my deep bot, but it doesn't actually come up in chat.
I can't see the entire chat message at all, Phil, not just the emote.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
I know. When people use that weird question mark
Stop using the
in a
emote, damn it.
box, question mark in a box doesn't come up on Twitch chat. Like it simply doesn't.
it puts that there when there's some weird ass emote. I'm pretty sure that your system doesn't have.
5 months summer, but 5 months summer, like, what do we got? We've got 300 days of summer, so technically under Earth standards, that's like what,
About
9 or
10.
10 months, 9 months, 10 months. So we're looking at almost 10 months of summer at this stage. It's a long ass summer.
Like an entire year of summer.
Entire year of summer. What is going on here? Why winter? Okay, I'm looking at the wrong one. It's all good. It's all good. Stop stressing, Trekkie. Stop it.
I'm stressing.
Stop it. Winter. You're gonna like this. Winter is roughly 144 days.
Yeah.
144 days.
I find the perfectness in these
10
numbers
day
just too good.
transition between summer and winter.
These numbers are actually some Illuminati shit.
Some Illuminati. What? We got Illuminati shit up in chat, apparently. Good stuff. Lacking intelligence of average intelligence Twitch. Sorry for the emojis.
These are too good. For
Fair
me to see.
fair enough, Time Lord. Yeah, Twitch doesn't understand whatever emotes you're trying to use, so it just doesn't allow you to post that message. It doesn't come up in Twitch chat. It does come up on my bot chat though,
Which
so
is
I
kind of
can see
weird
it.
because I'm using BTTV or BTTV, BTV.
BTTV, better Twitch TV.
Yeah,
Yes, yeah, I use that as well. It still doesn't come up in better Twitch TV.
yeah. Which I was just surprised with.
Okay.
Shit happens.
Is there anything else we need to add on? Probably lots, but we'll see. Excuse me, just going to like burp into my mic a little bit. It's all good.
Thanks for that.
Not a problem.
I have a feeling this is the face you're giving me right now after you burp that mic.
I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it. That is exactly the face that I'm giving. That's my face.
The douche grin, right? Yeah.
Get in my face, Tricky. That's my face.
Douchey grin right there.
Get in my face.
I'm already in it.
Well then, you should know exactly how I feel about it.
I know that you want me to respect your boundaries, but you're also okay with it.
I don't need you to respect my boundaries. Day-night cycle is going to be, whoops, not like that. Shorter and shorter days, longer and longer nights, eventual temporary darkness. That's, oops, I can't type right now. That's the true lunar. You said it, Time Lord. You said
That's
it.
right.
You,
How it should
you
feel.
said exactly how all of us are feeling right now.
Take that. And this.
The hue is definitely dependent on phase 1 and phase 2. What else do we need to do? Tricky.
Why? What else do you think we need to add right now? What other sections do we have that we need to fill?
So we've got to do the math for the lunar cycle and the moons and everything.
Oh, you're on it.
Oh.
I'm just gonna like go. Don't know what I'll do. I'll take a short nap or something. Will you? Or
Well,
I could
do you
just
want
sit here.
to
Oh,
go on to week 4 and start reading over that while I do this?
Math.
Sound good? Sound good?
The math.
The myth.
Yep.
The myth.
The best thing I'm gonna do is confuse you with my own confusion. So
So summer cycle, winter cycle.
week 4.
So we also need the lunar cycle details.
Yes.
Yes. So here comes
Just
some
gonna browse
math.
some dank memes while you're doing
Here
this.
comes some math for you. I am just gonna chuck this in here because I like this. I'll be like, boom! There you go.
What are you throwing in there?
So every 100 to 120 orbits of we're calling them FM and CM, aren't we? Let's go back to that and call them.
We changed it.
We did. It was C1 and F1, and we changed it to CM and FM.
Super tight time though.
So that super tide time.
Oh, this is when we wrote down all those crazy environments.
Yes. So we will recap that in a little bit. So there's our math on it. on the lunar cycle every 100 to 120 orbits of the far moon. Which actually I've got the details here on the cycles. I don't know where I need to put this. Where's the moons? Right, Tahi moons.
In the sky.
In the sky with diamonds. What? Moon cycles.
Don't ever dare say those lyrics.
What? I didn't say nothing.
Don't you dare.
I didn't say nothing, okay? Didn't say nothing.
Don't you dare.
I feel like I don't need really these to be like extended out like this.
The thing I like about better Twitch TV is that
Okay,
you can
so
see the
moon
link without clicking on it.
cycles. Here is our moon cycles. I'm just going to copy paste this over. CM orbit offset slightly from FM, catching it during the lunar cycle. We don't need to know the number of orbits or how fast CM orbits. All we need to know is that it's slightly offset from FM, going faster than it, because we know that FM orbits roughly every 42 days.
Let me know when you're done with your math stuffs.
If people want to know the math on this, like, I'm gonna have to write this down somewhere for people, possibly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let me know when you're done.
I'm pretty much done.
ready
Like
with
most of week 3 is just copy paste, because we figured out all the math and everything already.
Yeah, but I was thinking that you should probably like simplify the what was the lunar cycle?
The equation for the lunar cycle.
Yeah, I think you should simplify it into like one equation.
Lunar cycle.
Plug shit into it and then. Ta-da!
Simplified equation. Cause tricky.
Because Chucky's dumb.
No, just cause tricky. Just cause tricky. So we need to have. I don't know if I can do the whole. It is basically like, this is basically the equation right here.
Eh.
So it is how the hell can I simplify this? Does the life cycle of animals come into effect? For example, Caliper's life cycle, or the leaves of a certain tree in a certain area. We don't really have a life cycle at this stage. Life will be determined based
eventually
on what we're developing now. So we're developing the seasons and everything, and then we will determine when we come to the point of like developing life for the actual world. We'll go into details of like, hey, you know, it's summer this long, this is an arid climate here, blah blah blah, all this kind of stuff, and we'll work out what kind of life should be kind of living where when we get there, sort of thing. I think if that's what you mean, like, we haven't gone on to like animals or anything yet, and that is all dependent on the planet itself and its cycle, its seasons and all that kind of stuff. That dictates the life cycle of animals.
So I feel talking about the math.
What? That's how you feel about the math? Okay, so how can I simplify this equation for Tricky?
Pardon me, phone. You're supposed to be silent right now.
Make sure that it's actually kind of working. I feel like it can't really be simplified all that much. That's some definite Brokeback action right there. Some definite Brokeback action. Trekky's getting a call.
What? What?
Getting messages from your love. Runty messaging you again, is he, Trekky? Oh. Oh.
I kind of wish it was Runty. I'm missing Runty now.
Simplified equation. Okay, so
You can do it.
yeah.
You can do it.
Basically, so
What the hell are you doing, dog?
FM equals 42. It always equals 42. This is your first part of your equation. Second part of your equation is so first part, we'll go this. Second part, first part, second part, any number between 100
Why don't you just take the center number there
and 120.
and then make the answer a
No,
rough
It's any
estimate?
it's any number between 100 and 120.
Yeah, but why don't you just make it 110 and then the final answer will be a
is-
rough estimate.
But it's so easy. Like, this is the equation right here. It's 42 times whatever number you like between 100 and 120 equals. And that's it. Like that. I don't know how to make this any more simple. I don't know how to make this any more simple. Alright, let's get rid of this. Because I need to do... I'll do examples for you. Okay, Tricky?
There's only...
Examples!
No. There's already an example up there, but there's only so many outcomes then. Why don't we just, write down... Never mind, it doesn't matter. I was going to say just write down all the outcomes.
Write down all
it's
of the
only like-
outcomes.
It's only
There's
a 10...
20. There are
Is it
20
20?
equations.
Yeah.
Yes. There are
Yes,
there are only
just-
ever going to be 20 equations to
Yeah,
work it
there's
out.
only ever going to be 20 answers.
Yes. I'm not going to write down all 20 answers for you. Like,
No, but...
you want me to write down...
That equation is so... What is the point of calculating it then if there's only 20 possible outcomes?
Because you're doing it every single time from True Lunar, at the end of True Lunar, to calculate when the next True Lunar will begin, so that 10 to 20 day period, when that will begin, you
Well, why don't
calculate
you
42 times any number between 100 and 120.
Here's what I'm going to do then. I'm going to make it really easy. I'm pulling out the calculator right now.
I can swing it further if you want.
No,
I can
but
swing
no,
it
but
between
no,
like
but
90 and
listen.
150 if you really want to make
No,
it.
but listen. I'm just gonna do it for 110 and 120, and then we can just say the gap.
So what? Just pick a time between those?
No, I'm gonna find out what it is, and I'm gonna
So the
tell you
min,
what
the
I'm
min
doing.
and the max, and then say pick a
Yes,
time
pick a
between
number
these.
between them.
Yeah, pick a number between them. Okay.
So 4200 and
Wait, hang on. So 4200
and 5040.
That
That's
is
days.
that is days. So basically pick that.
So now,
Do you want to convert those to years for us?
yeah. So
Divided
the
by
year was
464.
Yep.
So
So
4200.
9.05.
You can't say 0.05. How many is that? Is that 50 days?
No, not 9.05 years.
Yeah, but it's 0.5 as in
Oh, hang on.
as in the number of days.
0.05 times
So what is 9 times?
is
Oh,
23 days, so it'll be 9 years and 23 days.
9 years, 23 days.
And 540 is...
Did I did times. Whoops.
So the next one is 10.86,
No.
so that's 10 years and...
So 10 years. Do we want to swing this further? Because that's not very far between. I feel like we need to swing this further, Trekkie.
I'm trying to do maths right now.
I'm trying maths.
Yeah. So it was 0.86.
460, 4640. What? It's
Hang on.
400. What was your number first? 540, wasn't it? So it's 400 days.
Yeah.
No, 400 and... No, 406 days.
I got 399. So 10 years and 399 days.
I would have said 406 days. Oops. Years doesn't go there.
Oh, I must have put I put 64 instead of 54. Okay. So it's basically between 9 and 11 years.
Yes. There you go. Pick a time between 9 years, 23 days. Do we want to swing that further? Because that doesn't seem like very much. That's 2-year difference. I guess so. Like, that's kind of nice because it's between like 9 and 11 years. Like, it's at that 10-year mark. People would just be like, it's around 10 years.
Mm-hmm. Wait. I think we're partially retarded.
I think you're partially retarded.
Didn't we already say between 9 and 11 years?
Yeah, we
on
did,
one
but
of the
then
weeks?
we did the calculation.
Oh, but we
to
just found out
give
the
it.
exact days.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. We already knew it was between 9 and 11 years. We just didn't know the exact days for it. There you go. Lunar cycle simplified. Pick a time between that. True
I don't want to do
lunar
that.
begins on the final day. New cycle begins. No, true lunar begins after final day. New cycle. New cycle. True lunar begins after final day. New cycle begins after last true lunar day. Does that actually make sense?
That makes sense.
So,
So you have to wait
basically,
until the
like,
last day, and then
yeah, so if it was
find out
9
when the
years
next
and
one will be.
23 days, it would go for 9 years and 23 days. On the 9th year and 24th day would be the day that it is at finally at true lunar. It will begin to darken before then.
That's when you're starting to prepare for anyway.
Yeah, it'll begin to darken before then, but it will only go to that true lunar state where it's pitch black or just dark for the number of days. Once it gets to the like 24th day is where, like, at the end of the 23rd day, it would be true lunar, and then true lunar goes for 10 to 20 days. It doesn't really matter what you pick. You can pick whatever, and on the after that last day of true lunar, then you would calculate and do the new cycle.
Yeah.
It's essentially what it is. So you're happy with that for your lunar cycle simplified business?
Hi.
Hi. Itadakimasu. No, maybe.
What?
I don't know.
What?
What? What?
I'm done.
I'm done.
I'm very done here.
Toad's done.
Alright,
Alright, I'm gonna save
We've
this
been here for
before.
an hour. Holy crap.
Have we? Do you want to take a break today, or do you want to?
I
finish
could
this?
forge on.
I can forge on.